I know you want to feel your best and optimize your health and probably fix an immediate problem quickly. So you're taking all these supplements to try to do these things and to try to solve the problem. Or maybe you've been to a few different doctors and practitioners who all recommended different things. And so you're taking all the things. So if you're taking a supplement for every issue, say you're taking something for energy, for sleep, for focus, for weight loss, for relaxation, for digestion, or any of those things, the reason they aren't working is because your body is out of balance, even though you're trying to do everything you can to be healthy. In this episode, you'll learn what you need to do instead so you can waste less money and only need a few maintenance supplements to stay in balance long term. This is the Sleep Detective podcast, where you will learn why you can't sleep and how to fix it naturally. I'm Martha Lewis. As a functional health coach for the past 5 years, I've helped over 200 clients find the root causes of their health issues so they can consistently sleep 7 to 9 hours without taking a ton of random supplements forever. Now, this brings to mind one of my clients who came to me taking so many supplements. I definitely, in my programs, I recommend supplements. The most I ever like to recommend at a time is 10 to 12. And so this person's taking like 25 different things. And she mentioned, first of all, it feels like a full-time job and you get what's called supplement fatigue, right? Where you're sick of taking all these supplements. And so it might be hard to sign up for another program where there are going to be supplements recommended. And she had what she called the supplement graveyard, which is like this cabinet full of all of these open but half empty bottles of supplements. Some she's taking, obviously others she had been taking before. And so it's just all these pills. And at this point, she didn't even know what each thing was doing and what was actually helping and what wasn't. And so it gets really frustrating. So in part of the program, what I do is I ask what supplements you're taking. And if you're like this client and just taking a ton of different things and not sure what they're doing. So what I did is I helped her determine, okay, what she needs to continue, at least for now until we get the test results. And then when we got the test results back and I created her protocol, I knew what she already had. And so some things were similar to what I would recommend. So I'm like, great, take this that you already have instead of buying something new. I had her pause some of the supplements because I'm like, these aren't necessary right now. They're not dealing with what the test results are showing we need to respond to now. They can be great. It can be great to take an anti-inflammatory turmeric supplement, for example, but it's not getting to the root of what's causing the inflammation. So I use supplements to address that instead of having to take all these more generic, different supplements. And so I could tell her what to pause and what she didn't actually need. And then at the end of working together with everyone, I recommend usually only a few supplements to continue for maintenance. And it's based on knowing that we've addressed all the different imbalances in the body, specifically with targeted supplements. And then you only need a few, like I tend to recommend like mineral support or maybe a little more long-term digestive support. But the goal is, and maybe neurotransmitter support. Sometimes people need more neurotransmitters long-term, but that's about it. And that's all that you should be having to take regularly, more long-term for the rest of your life. So if you're currently looking up your problem and then getting the recommended supplements, right? Like this one is for sleep and this one is for focus and this one is for energy. Maybe you're taking the supplements inconsistently because you don't really believe their help. You don't know what's working or if you should be taking them. And you have that graveyard of supplements in a cabinet or a shelf or a drawer. Or maybe you're taking supplements but not getting the results you want. And this is what you need to do instead. First of all, you need to know the imbalances in your body that are actually causing the symptom that you're dealing with. So just taking a general sleep supplement or a general anti-inflammatory supplement or a general supplement for energy isn't going to be enough because it's not getting to the root of why you aren't able to sleep, why you don't have energy, why you can't focus. And so that's why those things aren't working. Because if your hormones are out of balance and you have a pathogen in your gut and your gut isn't healthy and you're deficient in nutrients, especially minerals, and there are toxins like heavy metals or mold, then just a general supplement isn't addressing those things specifically. So it's not going to be enough to help. And then they're also not what your body actually needs. What we need to do are target your adrenal function, target your gut health, target what nutrients you actually need, target the toxins and pathogens in your body. And with these targeted supplements instead of generic supplements. And everything needs to be balanced. You might be taking magnesium to try to sleep. You're probably deficient in magnesium, but also probably sodium and potassium. And then you need other nutrients and minerals and vitamins, especially to absorb the magnesium. So there's more than just taking one thing to try to help with a symptom. Once you've developed symptoms of any kind, more than one system in your body is out of balance. Different nutrients are out of balance. And so we need to make sure that the nutrients you're taking are going to help you get back in balance. Because if you just keep taking magnesium and sodium, potassium are already super low, again, your body's not going to be able to absorb that magnesium, and sodium, potassium are just going to keep getting lower and lower, which is going to affect your ability to sleep, your ability to detox, your ability to do, especially for your adrenals to function and for you to be able to handle stress well. And then you also need to test so that we see what your body actually needs. So you don't want to be doing a parasite cleanse because you might have a parasite if that's not what you have. And that's not going to help if instead you have H. pylori or other bacterial overgrowth or candida. So testing keeps us from having to guess. So then we can see exactly what your body needs. And then I can recommend exactly what you should take based on the test results that show what your body needs. And then you'll actually know what each supplement actually does. When we use the lab testing and I give you a plan, everything makes sense because this, instead of, oh, this magic thing is going to help with sleep, it's no, this is going to help with your minerals. These things are going to help with gut health. This is going to help boost your neurotransmitters. This is going to help your adrenals. And we know you need all these things from the test results. And so when you do this, you waste a lot less money, right? You're not spending money on random supplements that are supposed to help that aren't getting to the root of the problem. And you get to stop having to take all these things forever and experimenting with different supplements and just amassing all these different supplements only to find that you take them for a week or two and they're not really helping. So then it's on to the next thing. And so my goal with supplements is, okay, we're going to do everything we can to get your body back in balance in a short period of time. We're going to support all the different systems in your body that are out of balance. And then you don't have to take a ton of supplements forever. Then you can take just a couple of maintenance supplements to stay in balance that, again, I know are needed because they're pinpointed for your body based on the lab testing. All right, so this is something I help with in the Complete Sleep Solution program. This is a private 6-month coaching program where I use 4 functional lab tests plus assessments to give me the big picture, what's going on in your body. And then I give you a customized plan, looking at diet, looking at stress, looking at your habits, looking at your lifestyle, everything. And I give you targeted supplements that are customized for you based on what the lab results show that your body needs. And these are for the short term so that you aren't taking things forever. So if this is something you are interested in, if you're ready to get to the bottom of your sleep and health issues once and for all, the first step is to schedule a consultation with me. And I will put the link in the comments here. In this consultation, we're going to talk about what's going on with your sleep and health, what you've tried so far, what supplements you've tried that you're taking that haven't really helped, and I'll explain why those haven't worked for you. We'll talk about what your goals are, how much you want to be sleeping, how you want to be feeling, how that's going to change your life when you're getting the sleep you want. And then I'll explain how the program works and how it will help you achieve those goals in the next 6 months. So that way you can consistently sleep 7 to 9 hours without taking a ton of supplements or without needing drugs to sleep. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.